Hey tennis fans! With the French Open right around the corner, the big question on everyone's mind is, can Novak Djokovic pull off another Grand Slam victory? Well, hold on, because tennis legends Jim Courier and Caroline Wozniacki have something to say, and it's a message you might not expect. All right, let's set the stage. Djokovic, the man with 24 Grand Slam titles under his belt, is heading into Roland Garros, looking to add a fourth French Open crown and set a record with Grand Slam title number 25. But 2025 hasn't exactly been smooth sailing for the Serbian superstar. He's had a bumpy ride this year, losing his opening match in half of the tournaments he's entered so far. Not something we're used to seeing from Novak, right? But here's the twist. Despite those setbacks, there have been glimpses of the old Djokovic. He reached the semis at the Australian Open, and he was runner-up in Miami. Plus, he beat Carlos Alcaraz while injured. That's huge. Jim Courier, former world #1 and now a TNT Sports pundit, weighed in on what this all means. He said that despite the struggles, Djokovic has had really high peaks this season. And here's what Courier thinks is actually a good sign going into Roland Garros. It's the wildcard entry into the Geneva Open. Yup, Djokovic chose to play Geneva just days before the French Open, and according to Courier, that's Novak's way of building momentum. Now, about that coaching split with Andy Murray? Courier was honest. He never thought that partnership would last long. He said he was surprised they teamed up in the first place, but he's not reading too much into the split. What matters more? That Djokovic is still hungry, still chasing greatness. And here's something else. He's seeded 6th this year at the French Open. That makes his draw a bit tougher, especially since those middle seeds can face brutal matchups early on. But again, this is Novak Djokovic. We've seen him conquer tougher paths before. Caroline Wozniacki, another former #1, echoed Courier's thoughts. She said, and I quote, "You can't write off someone who's won so many Grand Slams." She pointed out that Novak has clear goals, like his focus last year on Olympic gold. And she reminded us, he's beaten all the top players. The talent is still there. The drive is still there. The only question is whether the body can keep up. But if anyone can beat age and expectations, it's Novak. His first test? A first-round match against world number 99, Mackenzie McDonald. On paper, Novak's the heavy favorite. But as we've seen, all year, anything can happen. So what do you think? Is Novak about to turn it all around and lift that Roland Garros trophy once again? Or is the field finally catching up to the legend? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for all your French Open coverage. Thanks for watching, and remember, never count out Novak Djokovic. See you on the red clay.